Welcome back to today's NBA recap. Let's just start off with the first game of the day, the best game of the day in my opinion, the Oklahoma City Thunder versus the Cleveland Cavaliers, the best two teams in the league going at it. And the Cavs come away with a 129-122 win to push them to 32-4 on the season. What a start for the Cleveland Cavaliers. The Thunder moved down to 30-6, but still a very good season from the best team in the West so far. As for the Cavs, they shot 52.2% from the field and 41.7% from three. They got 25 and 11 from Jarrett Allen. They got 21, 10, and 7 from Evan Mobley. They also got 18 from Garland, 15 from Ty Jerome off 6 for 7 shooting, and 17 from Max Strus off 6 for 7 shooting. Donovan Mitchell struggled slightly, 3 for 16 from the field, but overall the team was just so good that they still came away with the win. This Cavs team is dangerous. As for the Oklahoma City Thunder, they shot an even better field goal percentage, 53.3% from the field, but they didn't shoot as well from three, only 35.5%. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander had 31 points. They got 25 from Jalen Williams, 18 and 11 from Isaiah Hartenstein. They also got 15 from Caden Wallace and 11 off the bench from Aaron Wiggins on 5 for 7 shooting. He's been killing it off the bench for them recently. But it wasn't enough to beat the Cleveland Cavaliers, who also had 2 more rebounds by them. But overall, the Cavs come away with the win. A well-fought game. Next up, we have the Bulls versus the Pacers. I would give you highlights, but unfortunately, the NBA has not uploaded everything, and I still want to get you guys this recap video before it gets too late. The Indiana Pacers came away with the win 129-113. The Pacers win this game pretty soundly to move 2 games above 500. The Pacers shot 52% from the field and 34.5% from three. They got 26 and 6 from Spicy P, 22 and 8 from Thomas Bryant, 14 from Nembhard, 16 and 13 from Tyrese. They all on the bench. They also got 12 from Toppin and Walker. As for the Bulls, they shot 51.2% from the field, a very good percentage, and 34.3% from three. They got 31 from Zach LaVine, 19 from Kobe White. They also got 13 off the bench from Jalen Smith. Overall, a pretty solid game for them, but just not good enough to beat the Pacers. Pacers beat them in rebounds by 7, and the Pacers were just all over the better team in this game. Next up, we have the second closest game of the day, the 76ers versus the Wizards. The Wizards were without Jordan Poole, and the 76ers were without Joel Embiid and Paul George. So it was just a Tyrese Maxey show, but it proved proficient enough as they win 109-103. 76ers shot 45.5% from the field and 34.1% from three. They got 29 out of Maxey. They got 21 and 11 out of Gershon Yabusele, who's been really good this year. They also got 15 each from Gordon and Oubre. Oubre hitting some good shots near the end of the game as well. The Wizards shot 44.7% from the field and 43.4% from three. They got 16 from Kuz, 14 and 14 from Giannis. On the bench, they got 23 from Corey Kispert and 26 from Jared Butler in 20 minutes. Jared Butler has been getting buckets off the bench for the Wizards. Next up, we got the New York Knickerbockers versus the Toronto Raptors. It turned out how you'd think it would turn out. The Knicks come away with a 112-98 win. The Knicks shot 47.7% from the field and 36.4% from three. They got 27 from OG, 27 and 13 from Big Cat. They got 21 and 11 and 7 from Josh Hart. They also got 13, 7 and 6 from Jalen Brunson. And they come away with the win. As for the Raptors, they shot 49.4% from the field and 38.5% from three. They got 22 from Quickly, 16 from Barrett, 18 from Scotty or Barney, and they also got 10 from Boucher. They lost the rebounding battle by 10, and overall, the Knicks were just the better team. Next up, we got the Detroit Pistons versus the Brooklyn Nets. The Pistons come away with a soundly win of 113-98. The Pistons move to above 500. The Detroit Pistons, the team that broke a record for losing the most amount of games ever in an NBA season last year, are above 500. Yesterday, they shot 52.3% from the field and 40.5% from three. They got 23 points out of Beasley. They got 13 out of Cade. They got 10 out of Hardaway. They got 15 from Sasser off the bench, 17 from Fontecchio off the bench. Overall, It was a very spread out scoring game, but they got the buckets they needed. A very round effort from the Detroit Pistons. The Nets, on the other hand, only shot 38.4% from the field and 33.3% from three. They got 29 from Clowney. They got 14 from Claxton. They got 12 and 10 from Martin. They also got 11 from Williams, 13 from Evbunwa. I'm saying it wrong, but it's okay. I remember them pronouncing it during the broadcast when I was watching some of the game, and I knew I wouldn't be able to pronounce it. But just know he got 13 points and 7 rebounds off the bench. They lost the rebounding battle by 4, shot horrible, and the Pistons come away with the win. Next up, we got the Portland Trailblazers versus the most disappointing team in basketball this year, the Pelicans. The Trailblazers get 21 from Shadon Sharp, 17 from Simons, 11 and 13 from Ayton, 26 from Advia, and 15 from Kamara. They also got 13 from Scoot off the bench with 5 assists. For the Pelicans, they got 23 from McCollum, 20 from Murray. Zion, after playing last game, did not play this game. They also got 10 from Jordan Hawkins off the bench. The Portland Trailblazers shot 54.5% from the field compared to the Pelicans' 44.4%. The Trailblazers shot 36.1% from three, while the Pelicans only shot 32.4% from three. The Trailblazers just won the rebounding battle by 3. The more rebounds combined with the better shooting turns into a win for the Trailblazers. Next up, we got the Denver Nuggets without Jokic versus the Los Angeles Clippers without Kawhi. Kawhi did not play yesterday. As for the Clippers, they shot 37.5% from the field and 28.9% from the three-point line. Horrible shooting splits as they lose 103 to 126. They got 30 points from Powell, 16 points from Harden, 10 and 8 from Zubac, and they also got 10 off the bench from Kevin Porter Jr. The Nuggets, on the other hand, shot an impressive 55.1% from the field and a 48.6% from three. They got 19 from MPJ. They got 12 and 9 from DeAndre Jordan. They got 19 from Russ. They got 21 from Jamal, 15 from Braun, 16 from Strawther off the bench, as Strawther continues to be a good piece for them off their bench. They won the rebounding battle by 5. They're obviously the better team in this game. The Clippers disappointed me, and the Nuggets come away with a very sound win. Now we move to the last game of the day, the Milwaukee Bucks versus the San Antonio Spurs. The Bucks win 121 to 105. Victor Wembanyama only had 10 and 10. He only got 10 shots. I don't know what was going on there. I didn't watch this game, but I don't know what was going on there. Wembanyama only getting 10 shots for the Spurs, that's a problem. He needs to be getting 20, 30. He's one of the best players in the world. Get him his shots. The Spurs only shot 36.8 from the field and 34.6 from three. Horrible shooting splits. Other than Wemby, they got 18 and 7 from Christopher Emmanuel Paul. They got 14 from Harrison Barnes, 11 from Devin Vassell. They also got 24 from Keldon Johnson off the bench. A nice little performance by him. But as for the Bucks, they shot 47.8% from the field, 45.2% from three. They got 25 and 16 and 8 from Giannis, 22 from Brook Lopez. They got 26 from Dame. They got 14 off the bench from Gary Trent Jr. and AJ Green. They won the rebounding battle by 11, and the Bucks win this game pretty soundly. I was expecting a closer game. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for the next NBA recap.